Hi, this is Randy from Fried Eggs Golf, and today we're here to talk about the Titleist H16 hybrids. Now there's two versions of this club. You have the H1 and the H2. And when you put these clubs beside each other, you can see a considerable difference between the two. The H1 being a little bit larger, a little bit more length from toe to heel, and it's actually designed to be a little bit higher launching, a little bit higher spinning, so the shots come in a little softer to the green. Whereas the H2 is supposed to be a little bit more penetrating and give us a little bit more distance. Both hybrids feature the recoil channel, which is designed to give a little bit faster ball speed to give us a little bit more distance. What we're going to do today is take these two hybrids onto our launch monitor. I have the Pro V1 practice balls here that we're going to hit 3 shots with each, and the shaft we're going to use is the Mattori Speeder Tour Spec Stiff Flex in each of the clubs. This is actually a stock option now, so you can get this right off the rack. We're going to hit 3 shots with each, come back, see what the numbers say.
Is the name of the game. I know you've got too much to say, but there's no need for words on the desert train.
So I just got done hitting 3 shots with each hybrid, and I have to say that I'm not a Titleist fanboy, but these things felt amazing. So we hit the H1 first. We're going to go ahead and dive into those numbers. The average launch angle was a 15.7. Average backspin was at 3750. The peak height was at 42 yards, and I'll show you why that's important later, and descent angle at 133. Average carry distance with the H1, 229 yards, which is fairly common for a 3 hybrid that I play in my bag currently. But we're gonna go over to the H2 hybrid now, which I have to admit I was expecting much lower launch, much lower spin, much greater distance, which wasn't really the case. The launch angle was almost identical at 15.8 degrees. Backspin, 3,200 RPMs average, which is considerably less than the H1. Peak height, 40 yards, just under what the H1 was at, but still very high. And the descent angle at 134, which is very close to what the H1 was at, which I expected the H1 to come in much steeper and this H2 to be a little more shallow, but they were very close. Average carry distance with the H2, 234 yards. Now, you can attribute much of this to the spin rate. The fact that it's spun lower, launched at the same angle, it's going to get much more distance. But having said that, hitting the 2, I really didn't see a night and day difference between them. I would probably go more towards the H1 just because it offered a little bit more forgiveness. I could hit that toe and heel. It wouldn't, mess up the spin rates as much. I wouldn't increase my shot dispersion. Where the H2 felt great, it still was very forgiving, but why not get the extra forgiveness where you can get it? I'm not really giving up that much in carry distance, talking about 4 or 5 yards, and I don't think it's necessarily worth it at that point. But thanks for checking out the review. I appreciate you watching. Thumbs up the video. Subscribe to the channel if you liked it. But until next time, I'll see you later.